I see that we suffer in many areas, but one of the areas that we struggle in, and we struggled in generationally, and we've gotten a lot better in the area of wealth.
Now, roll with Jones.
About to get ready for church. Yeah, once again, I'm late. But I'm telling you, we're going. I thank God. I thank God this morning for being able to give me life, strength. I thank you for my family. I thank you for everything, Lord. I thank you for it all. I mean, and without you, none of this is possible. And honestly, everything is a gratitude to me right now in life. So I'm super honored and thankful for you allowing me to be in the position I am in today.
Help them open the refrigerator door and go get the food that's in there. Tuck them in the bed every time. Watch this now. Walk them through every resource in the house and help them partake of it. You create the atmosphere, put them in that resource-rich environment, and you want them to understand all this is here for you, but you have to operate and manage what I've created. It is similar to the fact that how God created man. He created man and woman, and he placed them in a garden. He placed them in a garden that was resource rich. It had everything that they would ever need, and he told them, of everything that I've created, you can freely eat except for one tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And in the midst of this, watch this now, he sets a precedence that God wants to put us in an environment where we are surrounded by resources and we are given the mandate to, watch this now, have dominion and manage those resources. And if we do so, we live. And if we don't, we suffer. I'm in this place because as a pastor, I see that we suffer in many areas, but one of the areas that we struggle in, and we struggled in generationally, and we've gotten a lot better, in the area of wealth and finance and money. So I put my green on, and I said, we're going to crush it financially. And so I preach this message after the offering because I want you to understand I don't have a motive. I'm not trying to get nothing from you. I want you to have everything. I want you to be blessed and not stressed. I want you to be free and not bound. And the reason this is so pressing upon me is because when we look at the state of black wealth, the trajectory that we're going on is not good. As of 2020, the latest data from the Federal Reserve shows that there is a persistent and significant wealth gap that's dividing white and black in the United States. The median wealth black family, the median household wealth of black families as of 2022 was $44,900, which is 15% of the median household wealth of white families, which is $285,000. Despite a 61% increase in median wealth for black families from 2019 to 2020, a lot of that was due to stimulus checks and rent abasement and rent forbearance. And so we caught up cash-wise. That's why we think Trump did us a favor. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But in that period of time, the wealth gap actually widened because in absolute terms, white families still saw substantial gains, and the disparity still remains so stark that for every $100 that a white family has, a black family has 16. The wealth gap is the way it is because of several factors. Number one, the differences in home equity, financial assets, here it is, and student loan debt. Black families on average face higher levels of student loan debt and more likely to have zero to negative net worth compared to white families. And without significant policy interventions, the radical wealth gap is expected to continue to widen.